Hey guys, what's up? It's Ned Side City, and today we're going to be discussing spoiler talk, Easter egg, and references. A few of us are going to be going over our favourite scenes in the movie. I'm going to discuss mine now. My favourite scene is when Spider-Man is trapped under the rubble and he's like screaming for help. I kind of felt like he was a little bitch, but he takes his mask off and like he sees his reflection in the water. It's like half of Spider-Man's face and half of Peter's face. I felt like it was a homage to Spider-Man: The Final. Homage then, have you said? I felt like it was a homage to that, and it was just a moving scene.
Is it, my favourite scene is probably the same one. It's for me, it's an iconic moment in the film because when when he's screaming like a little bitch, it shows the audience that he's still a kid and he's still learning. But at the same time, it shows that he does deserve to wear the suit once he finds his strength and gets up out.
Yeah, I agree with that. Scott, what's your favourite scene?
I thought you'd never ask.
Fuck's sake.
My favourite scene is a scene that I wasn't actually even expecting at all, because I'm just gonna shift away a minute about one of my issues with Homecoming, and this is like a minor thing compared to like the fact I do love the film. I'm not bashing it, but in Civil War, Spider-Man was strong. Like he was awesome. He caught
Bucky's
arm. He went
Caught
toe to toe against
well.
Cap. I know Iron Man said, "Look, mate, if he wants to take you, he could have." But Spider-Man was really, really good in Civil War, and then in this, it's almost like 2 months later, but yeah, he's an amateur again. Like he doesn't know how to do the suit. But getting back to my favourite scene, I didn't expect to see it because, like I said, I thought he'd be better than he was. I'm not saying it's bad that he wasn't. Is when he's being dragged through the neighbourhood on the back of the van. I know it seems like a small scene, but like the humour in it, but it was also like him literally getting to grips with being Spider-Man. Do you know what I mean? Like he's literally holding on, and it more of an analogy. It was like good to see,
Sort of learning it at the same time.
Yeah.
getting his ways, going forward and moving on and becoming the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So,
This film was filled with a lot of references and Easter eggs, like Ultron's arm that the first Shocker was trying to sell to Donald Glover. I can't remember his character's name. Like the old Damage Squad, which is Vulture's crew, use Chitauri tech and human tech into a lot of their weapons.
Supposedly, I haven't seen the pictures. Doc arm.
It was supposed to be a Doc Ock arm and a glider in that truck bit, but I didn't really see anything. We saw his Ultron drone head.
Vulture's suit is made out of Chitauri.
Yeah. What other stuff is there? Oh yeah. Shocker's arm. That's from Crossbones' gauntlet, but it's just upgraded with a electronic jolt.
Chitauri thingy.
Yeah.
Power.
There's a lot of references in this, like especially the AI in Spider-Man's suit, which is Jennifer Connelly, which is Vision's
I really liked
Paul Bettany's wife.
I really liked the whole suit idea, but at the same time, in the future, I do want to see a Spider-Man do it on his own.
Yeah.
Like, it's nice that he's got someone to talk to, which is what he says in the film, because he is on his own essentially. Stark doesn't want to talk to him.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that he doesn't want to talk to him; he's got bigger issues to take care of. But it's good to see that side of it. That I was a bit wary with the suit at first because Stark had made it.
What I liked about he's a kid, because I know kids like spam messages. He was just spamming happy all the time because when's the next mission and stuff like that.
Literally how you spam
negatives.
It's pretty much like if you come home from school.
Yeah.
And if
you can relate to that. Yeah, you'd do that as well.
I want to be on a
But
mission,
with me, I'd probably fucking Sky School, no big. The negatives about this film, I'd probably say, is a little bit agree with Scott, underpowered, but there was one scene that was cut from the film that was in the trailer when Iron Man and Spider-Man are next to each other. Iron Man's flying, and Spider-Man's swinging.
Again, I'm not bashing because we are going to talk about more good stuff, but the CGI in certain places,
it was a bit
off. The boat scene, the start of the boat
Yeah.
scene was a bit, I don't know, weird.
Yeah.
It wasn't uncanny valley, but it was.
Oh yeah,
just...
no, actually, this is my negative. How Ned fucking hacked Tony Stark's fucking Spider-Man suit.
Yeah,
What the fuck? I'm sorry, but I know it's like for the film, but I'm sorry,
It's
they
too
could.
easy, it's too easy, it was
It was too easy.
Not Stark's technology, anyway.
Another negative is they fucked up the timeline.
Yeah, the timeline. Oh my god, the timeline. Everyone's probably
turned up now.
They fucked Doctor Strange fucked it up, mate. That's
No,
what.
Flash, see? Flash, he won't even need to be in that. That's more.
Yeah, Flash. Yeah.
We feel like we're bashing the film. We're just
Yeah,
talking about
it-
minor
it's
negatives, which is
negatives.
irrelevant, obviously.
Yeah.
But it, maybe a lot of people are, they're enjoying it a lot at the moment. So we're talking about the real things in it as well.
Yeah.
And
MJ.
yeah, MJ, like, is that actually going to be MJ, or is it just a funny
I
reference?
think it's gonna be
Right now it's open.
Yeah,
I
it is
think-
open. Yeah,
because obviously what's her face that he was actually really likes.
I can't remember. It was Save Vulture's daughter. We can't remember his name. Yeah.
Obviously,
Spoiler!
like you said
Yes,
earlier, that could
yes,
have been a
spoiler.
cover up
Yeah.
for MJ
Yeah.
in the future films to be maybe a love interest.
And she's been following Peter around and stuff. Like,
Like,
she could
was
know
observing
he's
him all the
Spider-Man.
time.
It was the old I like you and you like me, but we never knew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just
feel-
observes Peter way too
I mean,
much.
like a Friends kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if it was like that, no one would fucking be interested.
Yeah. I think it's also when as you grow up and you play little flirty games with someone
Yeah,
you
yeah.
like. And I think that's what she was more or less doing.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, what was I going to talk about?
Just carry on.
Positives.
Positives. Just the whole development of Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Aunt May. A little. Sometimes. Why did they dress her like that? What are they doing?
I don't know.
I don't really
Because he's young, isn't it? It's like,
I
because he grow up,
understand
she's
that,
going to
but,
become older.
Yeah, she's going to become older, but don't dress like you're already older. you
I
know?
like how they played on the fans thing that she's a hot aunt now.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
how they played on
yeah.
that.
Yeah, like just a little bit of banter, weren't
Yeah.
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 It's like,
Also-
especially in the 5-minute video, because
also-
how are you, May, wearing something skimpy at her?
Skimpy,
Yeah.
Aunt May is not very judgmental because she walked in on Peter standing there naked
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
next
Next,
to.
to a guy.
I mean,
like it was
fair play to
normal.
her, yeah, but that,
Yeah, but like, if you're getting changed quick in front of you, mate, that's not really.
Well, I
not
suppose
really.
it's not
yeah.
really. But
But
a
I
lot of
didn't-
people
no, but
can
what I'm
see it
saying
like
is the
that.
way the scene was perceived at the time. I thought she was going to walk in and act awkward. I don't
Oh,
know why
yeah.
we're
Yeah.
talking about this. It's irrelevant.
Well, yeah, well,
This
Oh
good
yeah, this
things,
is
man.
this is what I want to speak about. Like, when you find out that the girl that Peter's going with is Vulture's daughter, I never really get surprised with that, like things like that. But I was fucking
Yeah, no,
like,
I
really
didn't-
surprised.
When
I
he
was like,
answered the door,
yeah,
I think we both all.
That
all
kinda
said,
reminded
like,
me
oh,
with
I
Doc-
thought it was. I always thought it was a setup. Like,
yeah. I thought it was like a yeah.
You were walking to the toilet.
Yeah, you
but
you
I
just
see
see
it,
it.
yeah,
You
yeah,
just
but
see
I
it.
still see
But
it.
me and Scott looked at each other. Was like, oh shit, like that's just happened.
Yeah.
This scene reminded me when it's in a comic when Spider-Man, Peter goes to his Aunt May's house and Doc Ock answers the door. He knows Doc Ock's a villain, but Doc Ock doesn't know he's Spider-Man. I felt like it was kind of it's like a reference to there as well.
Yeah, definitely played on that.
possibly,
Yeah.
Yeah, what was you going to say, Scott?
Yeah, I just talking about the. I wanted to get back to positives. Hands down, I think. Hands down, I think that doesn't work. But Vulture as the villain, is
Best-
probably
Best Marvel
Marvel
MCU villain that there is to date,
Yeah.
and like especially with
And he-
Scorpions in it as well.
And
Like
he's
post
not been
credits.
killed off either.
He's not been killed off. Like, good villains always get killed off. I don't like Loki because I feel like he's a Tumblr bitch. Like, every fucking fan fiction about him. That's why I do not like him.
Well, you can't help being.
Yeah, I know, but I know you can't help being like it, but it just pisses me off how it is though.
Like when watching, I don't feel like
Loki's
shit.
not a threat anymore.
Yeah,
like,
he
No.
never, I don't even
comparison.
think he ever seemed a
No,
threat.
he's
Yeah.
he's more about the thing is Loki's a threat
Yeah.
like is because he's a god of
Oh,
mischief.
God, but
And what's
Mischief.
what is good about Vulture? Like, he doesn't really raise his voice, but he's still like
Oh,
convinced.
he's
Yeah,
intense.
He-
is
yeah.
intense.
like when he
Like
kills
Glastonbury
when he
intense.
it's like,
like he
he's
didn't mean to
forced-
kill. He didn't mean
forces
to,
it on you,
yeah. He
sort
didn't
of.
mean to kill Shotgun. He was like, oh, I don't care anyway.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, he doesn't really care
Yeah.
because he's still trying to like he wants to provide for his family, which
Yeah, but
any
he
working
does-
class
he
man
does
can
want- he
relate
does
to.
want
Yeah, but I
provide for
think
his
he
family,
I
but
think
he's
he
gone too
forgets
far.
about-
He went
forgets
too
about his
far.
family in the end.
He's more about the money, and I think it was more important to him.
Yeah.
Like, I
get
think he
what
wants
he
to
wants
hurt
to do.
Stark as well,
Yeah.
especially with that bit.
On another side note, which isn't unrelated, I look forward to seeing more Ant-Man and Stark because he really doesn't like Stark at all.
Oh,
Scott
Hank Pym.
Scott
Scott Lang.
Scott
is-
sorry.
He doesn't really know. He just heard
No,
from
he
Hank
does.
Pym
But he knows about
from Civil War. Yeah. But the best awesome scene in my was like another shocker. I think all of us agree was the Iron Spider-Man suit.
We all looked at each other.
Yeah, it was like, oh
when
shit.
that came.
And I loved how he rejected his offer to join the Avengers as well.
It was almost like a test, though, wasn't
Yeah, it was a test. And what else I love?
We discussed earlier, sorry to just
Yeah.
interject, about I think that what Peter Parker was about to do was go in and sign the Sokovia Accords.
Yeah.
I think he was about to sign that act, and become an Avenger,
Yeah.
but he would have also had to do the face reveal, which is what he would have originally done in Civil
Yeah, that's
War.
what they did in Civil War comics. But what else? He says he wants to be the friend of the neighborhood Spider-Man, which is cool as well. And like,
Can't you just be the friendly
yeah,
neighborhood
keep
Spider-Man?
close to the ground. Look after the little guy. I just honestly, we all thought it's the best Spider-Man film. I'd say, in my own opinion, it is my favorite MCU movie.
It's definitely up there.
Yeah. What about you, Scott?
Top three.
Okay.
Don't ask
Not
me what
sure
the other
what
two
the
are.
order would be.
Don't ask me what the
But
other two are.
Spider-Man, Winter Soldier, and then Avengers for me.
Winter Soldiers probably.
One.
Yeah, more positives. I was just talking. One of the scenes I really liked, and I really couldn't help but think about Batman, was you're getting really close.
Oh, I know what you mean. It's when he takes
it's
Spider-Man in the air,
the,
near the moon bit.
yeah, that bit. But it was the interrogation bit where he has the deep voice interrogation mode. I also like the which was really funny. Do you want to what was it? Kill mode? No, it wasn't.
Insta kill mode.
Insta kill mode.
Yeah.
And his eyes literally went, and that looked like if he ever goes fucking, he's
Yeah.
jumping straight on that.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe if symbiote, if he gets a symbiote suit, maybe that will play on it.
I won't get you. I won't.
Obviously, I'm not going to get my
It's
hopes up. I'm just
possible,
saying
though,
it is a
yeah.
possibility.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get back to the timeline as well. This is what we've sort of figured out so far. The
We know Iron Man's set in 2010 now.
Iron Man set in 2010. Avengers. We've got Fury's Mad Week, which is Iron Man 2, Incredible Hulk, and Thor. Then you've got was it First Avenger?
Yeah.
First Avenger. Then The Avengers,
Yeah.
right, which takes place in 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we go to 2012, and then in Spider-Man: Homecoming, the card that comes up says 8 years later. Right, so that takes us to 2020. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though we know Iron Man 1 came out in 2008, anyone who might want to write it in the discussion in the comments. Back to what I was saying. So yeah, we're in 2020 apparently, is what we're saying. But then, in Doctor Strange takes place in 2016. We know this because they say it in the film, or it's referenced in the film somewhere mentioned. But then, Homecoming takes place. What is it? 2 months after Civil War.
Yeah.
So we are obviously. That means Civil War takes place in 2020 as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, if the original Iron Man did take place in 2008, would be in 2018, which clean it up a little bit. But then we've got what was the whole? Oh, what Vision says in Civil War.
Yeah.
He
8
says
years since he put on the suit, but they did. It's been
8
yeah,
years.
but it's been confirmed that Iron Man's set in 2010 now.
Yeah, 8 years. So that would make it 2018
Yeah.
if it was 8 years since he first put on the suit.
Yeah.
So we're in 2018 and 2020 at the same
Yeah,
time.
because remember the newspaper in Daredevil about New York.
Yeah, we
it
did
was
look
on,
at this.
It was on a Saturday in 2012, May something.
For the original Avengers Assemble, the Battle of New York paper clipping says Saturday something of.
I think it's May 25th.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
Sounds right,
Yeah.
but it says 2012 anyway, so we
Yeah.
know the Battle of New York took place in 2012.
Yeah.
So that's a direct reference. So the first Iron Man was 2010, then 2012 is Avengers Assemble. 8 years later after that, we've got 2018
Spider-Man, isn't it? So,
Spider-Man. So that's
yeah.
20, isn't it?
Yeah.
It just, God damn it, Feige, fix it.
You fucked it.
Unless like when the DVD comes out, they'll edit something.
Like I said, the way to do it would just turn around and say, once it's done in cinemas and you're producing your DVDs, your Blu-rays, and your digital copies, change that 8 to a 6,
Yeah. Then you're golden.
and then you're golden. What would you rate it out of 10, Luke?
9. I loved
Yeah.
it. I wanted to go see it.
Well, it is
Yeah,
certified
so-
fresh, ain't it? So I'd
Yeah.
rate it as a. I'd rate it as a 9 as well.
I'm giving it a 9 as well.
Yeah.
Also, I think if I was a few years younger, I think I'd have given that a 10. Like just on the
Yeah.
fact that
Bloody awesome!
I think
It would have been
around the
more-
same
Yeah.
age
if
as
I could,
Spider-Man.
oh man, if that was the original Spider-Man and I was
Yeah.
that age when that came out, like you could so relate to that.
Yeah,
film.
definitely.
And,
That's why I feel like the old one's not relatable because Peter Parker and Spider-Man, he looks like a fucking 30-year-old virgin still.
But this, like, Peter is a fanboy of the Avengers.
Yeah.
He's a fanboy of Tony
Spider-Man.
Stark.
And Tom Holland is actually in an interview. He said he wanted.
Spider-Man's-
That's what his dream role wanted to be, is play as Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's got like a young, like a
yeah,
top, like when he was about to
yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spider-Man. So, title, Homecoming.
Yeah.
I kind of thought it was a bit more for the sake of Spider-Man's coming back to Marvel as opposed to the whole homecoming
Then
at the
actual
school, because
school
that
home.
lasted about 20 seconds.
I think the title can be like, you can take it as most things, like
A few
Homecoming to the Avengers, Homecoming to Dance, Homecoming to the MCU. But at first, I thought it was something to do with the Winter Soldier, because it actually says Homecoming in
Yeah,
the
you see.
words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, why, if they're moving to the new building, which we've already
Oh yeah,
seen
they
in
saw the Avengers Tower. Yeah,
we've seen it in Ant-Man, we've seen it in
Age of
Um,
Ultron
Age of Ultron.
and Civil War.
No, you
Age of
don't.
Ultron,
No.
right at the end.
Yes, yeah.
Right, yeah, you're right.
And then Civil War.
Motherfuckers.
But yeah, sorry for questioning you. But then in apparently they're just moving in 2018/20.
No, they're just like moving all of that stuff to there, aren't they?
Yeah, but
Oh
why is it
shit,
taking-
that's what I forgot to do. Before the final fight scene, Happy is loading his plane. It's full of Thor's magic belt I'm not going to pronounce. Another Hulkbuster suit, and Captain America shield, a prototype.
Yeah, the prototype of Captain America's shield.
Yeah, I think-
I kind of wondered why he was doing it. I know you said Secret Avengers, but he's clearly not on. Obviously, wherever you are, you know. if
But
you
like
need me.
Stark's still going to be ready because of what his vision that he had when Scarlet Witch did that thing on him.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Shoot that down. No, I agree.
Because he still obviously has anxiety from Iron Man 3, which I think a lot of people give it hate, but it still carries on from the character, which is good.
Continues the story.
Yeah. So I think we've probably wrapped everything we spoke about.
I'm sure we'll get off here, but we should have said that. We should have said
Yeah,
that.
but-
you know,
I think we're comfortable with saying what we wanted to say.
yeah, I'm seriously like, I know we obviously bashed it a little bit at the start,
Yeah,
but
but
we're just
it-
saying our honest,
Yeah.
honest points of it. But generally, honestly, it's such an enjoyable film.
Definitely. It's such a
Everything
fun
you need
film
out of a
as well.
Spider-Man movie,
Oh,
like,
and more.
If you haven't
and to
seen
not
it, go
even
see
do
it.
the origins and be able to pull off that much character development.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just shows.
And
Fuck you, Sony.
they actually didn't even need to show.
Fuck
how
you,
it
Amy
becomes
Pascal.
Spider-Man.
Fuck you, Evie Red, even though you got fired.
Don't even get me started on Abbey around.
So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks.
Peace.
Peace.